You know what really struck me about the whole Satur Ocampo Franz Castro case? It's not just the fact that they were arrested for transporting Luma children back in November 2018, or that they were eventually convicted in 2024 for child abuse under Republic Act 7610. It's the question that keeps coming back. Nakabail man gihapon sila. Why? Di ba kapag serious ang offense, lalo na kung may parusang reclusion perpetua, non-bailable na yan? That's what many thought, and they had a point. But the law on bail is actually more nuanced than people assume. Let's break it down. Ato nang i-break down, ha? Rule 114 of the Rules of Court ang batas dito. Legal basis on bail. Before conviction under Section 4, Rule 114, bail is a matter of right, except when the offense is punishable by reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment, and the evidence of guilt is strong. In those cases, bail becomes discretionary and subject to a hearing to determine if the evidence warrants denial. Pero, ang mas importante sa kaso nila ni Ocampo o Castro ay bail after conviction. So naanata sa Section 5, Rule 114 of the Rules of Court. And it states, upon conviction by the regional trial court of an offense not punishable by death, reclusion perpetua, or life imprisonment, the accused may be allowed bail if the penalty imposed is imprisonment not exceeding 6 years. The accused shall be denied bail or his bail shall be cancelled upon a showing by the prosecution with notice to the accused of the following. 1. That he is a recidivist, quasi-recidivist, or habitual delinquent, or has committed the crime aggravated by the circumstance of reiteration. Or the second, that he previously escaped from legal confinement, nag-eskapo, evaded sentence, or violated the conditions of his bail without valid justification. Or third, that he committed another offense while on bail. And fourth, that he is a flight risk or poses a threat to the community. So even after conviction, if the penalty is more than 6 years, bail may still be allowed unless any of those 4 conditions exist. Otherwise, the right to bail becomes discretionary. In People versus Halushos, the Supreme Court said, the right to bail is not absolute. After conviction by the regional trial court of an offense not punishable by death, reclusion perpetua, or life imprisonment, bail is discretionary and may be denied the accused is deemed a flight risk or if the circumstances warrants it. This jurisprudence clarifies that while bail may be granted, it is not guaranteed, especially once a person is convicted, unless the court believes that none of the risk factors are present, yung 4 na sinabi ko. So, what now? In the Ocampo-Castro case, they were convicted of violating RA 7610 with penalties ranging from 4 to almost 7 years. That puts them in a tricky spot. Under the rules, they can still apply for bail on appeal, but it's no longer a matter of right. The court must evaluate whether they're a flight risk, whether they committed another offense while out on bail, or whether their continued liberty poses a threat to the community. If none of those apply, the court may still grant bail, even post-conviction. That's probably why they were still out pending their appeal to the Court of Appeals. But this brings us to the bigger question. Is the law consistently applied or selectively used? Because if we're honest, kung ordinaryong lumad o estudyante kaya ang na-convict, would they have had the same legal access, the same favorable discretion? Sometimes, the law looks equal on paper, but in practice, dili gid parehas ang pagtrato. And that's why cases like this don't just challenge legal principles. They challenge our idea of justice itself. Another day, another Regal POV.